If you're looking to scale your agency or freelance career, I would say continue watching this video. Otherwise, what I'm about to share with you in a few moments is probably going to go over your head. In this video, I will be showing you how to find the perfect contractor. Now, it's very crucial that you continue to watch this video as I go step by step, because I'll be showing you specifically the 3 common mistakes people tend to make when hiring contractors. Now, I've learned this along the way and I hope to help you avoid these exact mistakes. Let's get into it. Number 1, it's crucial that you actually pick a specific niche or a service. Now, it could be SMMA agency, email marketing agency, heck, even OnlyFans agency. It really doesn't matter as long as you pick one specific niche and service. That is what is needed in order to even find a contractor to do the work for you. Now, I go in depth as to how to find a service or a niche in this video if you would like to learn how to not only create a digital agency, but you can also create an agency locally. Number 2, knowing your niche. Now, you don't have to know the specifics in depth as to how the niche has to operate, but you really do need to understand the fundamental questions that the customers typically ask, so that when it comes time to hiring a contractor, you can then ask them questions to help you figure out if it's even a best fit. Number 3, how do you even find contractors? Now, what I typically use is upworks.com. I like this website because you can simply create a proposal asking or reaching out to contractors in a way that not a lot of freelance sites can actually do for you at the moment. Now, you might be asking, what type of questions do you even ask contractors? So I don't know what agency or freelancing you're doing at the moment, but the typical questions or the fundamentals you need to know is, are they even fluent in your language? Are they fluent in English? Are they fluent in general? Are they problem solvers? Or how fast is their turnaround time? Do they allow unlimited revisions? And most importantly, what time zone are they in? Are they able to work part-time or full-time? All of these questions are just the fundamentals. These are the base roots that you need to ask the contractor in order to even build a relationship with them to continue if it's even a potential fit. Now, speaking of building a relationship, the number 1 mistake a lot of people tend to make when hiring contractors is feeling that there is no relationship whatsoever. It's strictly business, which is 100% true. But if I'm being honest with you, your business is their business and their business is your business. What I mean by that is communication and building a relationship with your contractors has to be important enough to you, because let's just say, for example, if your contractor is out sick and you don't feel the need to communicate with them, or they don't feel the need to tell you that, because there is no relationship besides exchanging profits or exchanging their work for change. You actually need to build a relationship, check up on your contractors, let them know, hey, how are things going, or happy holiday to you. Be human to them, because they are human as well. People love building relationships. Now, don't get me wrong, you want to keep it business specific and not geared to a friendship, because feelings could possibly get hurt if not done correctly. Overall, what you want to do is make sure you and the contractor are both understanding that, you know, this is a respectful relationship business-wise, so that y'all can continue to communicate properly to help deliver the work to the customer. Number 4, you need to collect at least 5 to 7 contractors before you even make a decision to hire one. Now, the process I do is I set aside 1 week and I actually interview at least 5 to 7 contractors within a week span of time, and from there I'll ask them the general questions that customers typically ask me before placing an order with me, so that I can actually ask the contractor, hey, are you able to do this? If they're not able to do it, then that shows you that it's not going to be the best fit. Now, mistake number 2 is if these contractors you're trying to interview doesn't want to be on a Zoom call with you, that is a red flag. If they're not even wanting to get on a call with you, what makes you think when a problem occurs with the customer that they're going to be there to help resolve it? Number 5, now that you found a contractor, I recommend you only stick with one if you are a beginner. You only need one good contractor to help you go a long way. You only need one contractor for the moment to help you slowly scale up. Another mistake that is common is thinking once you hire a contractor, everything is just going to be flowers and roses and laugh and happiness. That's not always the case, because you still need to evaluate how the contractor delivers the work to the customer. Now, you need to keep in mind, as you are an agency or a freelancer, you are the one in charge. As in, if a customer is upset, they're going to be upset with you, not the contractor. Keep in mind that when you hire a contractor, the only thing they're thinking about is delivering what you asked of them, which means they don't have to deal with the customer's frustrations, disappointments, anything of that sort lies on you. So even after you hire the contractor, you need to make sure you do weekly evaluations or monthly Zoom calls with each other to make sure everyone's on the same page and make sure there's an understanding that things need to get done correctly. Stuff like this will help you and the contractor build a stronger relationship to help deliver the right work to the customer. Which leads me to another mistake that commonly happens, is that once you hire a contractor, you think that everything is going to be fine, but in reality, it's not. You have to always hire and fire people, because people change and evolve. People get comfortable with the workload that they're receiving, or anything can happen, honestly, and you cannot expect a contractor to be perfect or to deliver on time. Certain things like this have to be counted, because you're going to have to fire people in order to grow and learn how to hire the correct contractors. Once again, hiring a contractor is like asking for a hand in your business. You're just wanting them so that you can free up time as they work on the task for the client while you are out finding other prospects to continue the flow so that everyone is happy. Now, if you decide to hire a cheap contractor or someone that doesn't communicate well with you, that is on you. And if the contractor does not deliver great work, that means no matter what, you can have 5 prospects and send the 5 prospects to the contractor to deliver the work. But overall, that's a high risk in refunds or chargebacks, because if the contractor is not delivering great work and your customers aren't happy, that means you as the leader of this is not going to be happy as well. So therefore, no matter how many customers you're able to obtain, if your contractor isn't delivering great work, it doesn't matter, because refunds and chargebacks can come into effect. Number 6, how do you pay your contractor? Now, it's pretty simple, because you pay your contractor whenever you get paid. So how it typically happens is a customer will place an order with you, and then in order to begin work with the contractor, you will pay the contractor a percentage or a fixed fee or an hourly rate. It doesn't matter. It just depends on how you want to structure the payment. So let's do a quick recap, which is number 1, you need to find a specific service or niche, because only then you will find the exact contractor that can fit your needs and your customers' needs. Once you find the specific niche and the contractor that can deliver, you need to understand what the customer is needing, as in what questions do they typically ask before they place an order with you. These are just common general questions that you will need to take to the contractor so that they can deliver the order to the customer. Thirdly, interviewing and building relationships with your contractors. Now, I've mentioned in the video before, some contractors are not going to work, and that's perfectly fine, because you're learning and developing skills to understand how to even hire the best contractors. Now, once you find the contractor and you interviewed and you finally picked one, you need to continue evaluating the person you hired. Now, you can't just let them do whatever they want because they're doing such a great job. It's great to have at least monthly or weekly follow-ups to make sure everyone's on the same page. Lastly, the payment system and how things operate, which is when a customer pays you, you pay the contractor delivers the work back to you so that you can deliver the work to the customer, and then everyone is happy. So that is how it typically happens. You're now taken out of the picture, as in you no longer have to actually do the heavy lifting, which is doing the work. All you have to do is really step out and hire more people so you can have more time to actually deliver the work to the customer, or you can handle customer complaints a bit better. Things like this will free up your time so that you can eventually scale your business.